The quantum paradox. In the year 2147, humanity had achieved what once seemed impossible. Cities floated above the earth, powered by limitless clean energy. Artificial intelligence governed daily life, ensuring efficiency and harmony. Yet, for all its advancements, humanity still gazed at the stars with a mix of wonder and unease. The universe was vast, and its secrets were far from fully understood. Dr. Lira Teyva, a renowned astrophysicist, stood in the observation deck of the Quantum Research Facility on the Moon. The facility was a marvel of human engineering, a sprawling complex dedicated to studying the mysteries of the cosmos. Lira had spent the last decade of her career tracking anomalies in space-time, ripples that defied explanation. But this one was different. "Dr. Teyva, you need to see this," called Miko, her assistant, from the control room. Miko was young, brilliant, and fiercely loyal, with a knack for spotting patterns in chaotic data. Lira hurried over, her boots clicking against the metallic floor. The monitors displayed a cascade of numbers and graphs, but one pattern stood out, a rhythmic pulse of quantum energy emanating from a distant region of space. It was unlike anything they had ever seen. "What is it?" Lira asked, her voice steady but her mind racing. "It's a signal," Miko replied. "But it's not natural. It's structured, like a message." Lira's heart skipped a beat. A structured signal could mean only one thing: intelligence. She ordered the quantum decoder to analyze the data. The machine hummed to life, its algorithms parsing the chaotic energy into something coherent. When the results appeared on the screen, the room fell silent. The message was brief but chilling. "Beware the paradox. The key lies within the void." Lira stared at the words, her mind racing. The coordinates attached to the message pointed to a star system on the edge of known space. It was uncharted territory, a place no human had ever ventured. "Prepare the quantum explorer," Lira said, her voice firm. "We're going to find out what this means." The quantum explorer was humanity's crowning achievement in space travel. Sleek and silver, it was equipped with a quantum drive capable of bending space-time, allowing it to traverse vast distances in moments. Its crew was small but elite: Lira, Miko, Dr. Rin Kale, a xenobiologist with a sharp mind and a dry wit, and Lieutenant Sora Vey, a pilot whose calm demeanor belied her unmatched skill. As the ship launched from the moon's surface, Lira felt a mix of excitement and trepidation. The coordinates led to a star system dominated by a massive black hole, its gravitational pull warping the surrounding space. The anomaly, the quantum paradox, was emanating from a swirling vortex of energy near the black hole's event horizon. As they approached, the ship's sensors began to malfunction. The readings were erratic, as if the laws of physics themselves were breaking down. "This doesn't make sense," Rin muttered, staring at the data. "Time dilation is off the charts. It's like we're moving backward and forward at the same time." "Stay focused," Lira said. "We need to get closer." Sora guided the ship through the turbulent energy fields, her hands steady on the controls. But as they neared the vortex, the ship was suddenly pulled in, as if caught in a cosmic undertow. The crew was thrown into darkness. When the crew regained consciousness, they found themselves in a place that defied all logic. The quantum explorer floated in an endless expanse of nothingness, a void where light, sound, and time seemed to have no meaning. The stars were gone, replaced by an infinite blackness punctuated by strange, shifting structures that glowed faintly in the distance. This can't be real," Miko whispered, his voice trembling. "It's the void," Lira said, her voice filled with awe. The message was right. This is where the paradox leads. As they explored, they discovered that the void was not entirely empty. The structures they had seen from afar were massive, floating constructs made of a material that seemed to shift and change, as if it existed in multiple dimensions at once. The crew realized they were not alone. The void was inhabited by beings of pure energy, their forms flickering like distant stars. The beings communicated through thought, their voices echoing in the crew's minds. They revealed the truth about the quantum paradox. It was a rift in the fabric of reality, created by an ancient civilization that had sought to transcend their physical forms. But their experiment had gone wrong, creating a paradox that threatened to unravel the universe. "The key lies within the void," the beings conveyed. "You must find the quantum core and use it to seal the rift." The crew set out to find the quantum core, a task that would test their resolve and sanity. The void was a place of illusions and nightmares. Time loops trapped them in endless cycles, spatial distortions twisted the ship's path, and manifestations of their deepest fears haunted them. At one point, Lira found herself reliving the death of her father, a moment she had buried deep in her memory. Miko was tormented by visions of failure, while Rin confronted his fear of insignificance. Sora, ever the stoic, faced her own demons, a past mission gone wrong that still weighed heavily on her conscience. But they pressed on, driven by the knowledge that the fate of the universe depended on their success. The energy beings guided them, their presence a constant reminder of the stakes. After what felt like an eternity, the crew finally located the quantum core. It was a massive, pulsating sphere of energy, radiating with an otherworldly light. The core was both beautiful and terrifying, a manifestation of the raw power that had created the paradox. "This is it," Lira said, her voice filled with determination. "We need to activate the quantum stabilizer and use the core's energy to seal the rift." But as they prepared the stabilizer, the paradox itself manifested, a swirling vortex of darkness that threatened to consume everything in its path. The crew fought valiantly, using their knowledge and skills to outmaneuver the entity. In a final, desperate move, Lira activated the stabilizer, channeling the power of the quantum core into the paradox. The paradox let out a deafening roar as the stabilizer's energy surged through it. The vortex began to collapse in on itself, the darkness receding as the fabric of reality was restored. The void itself began to dissolve, its strange structures fading into nothingness. The crew watched in awe as the quantum explorer was pulled back into their own universe. The black hole and its swirling vortex were gone, replaced by the familiar stars of the galaxy. "We did it," Miko said, his voice filled with relief. But Lira knew their journey was far from over. The quantum core had provided a wealth of knowledge, but it also raised new questions. What had happened to the ancient civilization that created the paradox? And what other mysteries lay hidden in the depths of space? Back on Earth, Lira and her crew were hailed as heroes. Their discovery of the quantum paradox and their journey through the void had opened up new possibilities for scientific exploration. The quantum core had provided insights into quantum physics, energy manipulation, and the nature of reality itself. Lira continued her work at the Quantum Research Facility, now with a renewed sense of purpose. She knew there were still many challenges ahead, but she was ready to face them. The universe was vast and full of wonders, and she was determined to uncover its secrets. As she looked up at the night sky, Lira felt a sense of wonder and excitement. The stars were no longer just distant points of light. They were gateways to new worlds, new adventures, and new discoveries. And she knew that the journey was far from over. The end,